Hey JavaScript enthusiasts! Today, we're diving into a super powerful functional programming technique called currying. This isn't just a fancy term, it's a way to transform functions that can dramatically improve your code's flexibility and reusability. It's incredibly useful when you need to create specialized versions of a general function on the fly. Let's unlock this concept. At its core, currying takes a function that accepts multiple arguments and breaks it down into a series of functions, where each function accepts only one argument. Instead of calling f, a, b, c, you call f, a, b, c. When you invoke the first function with an argument, it doesn't immediately execute the original logic. Instead, it returns a new function that expects the next argument. This process continues, with each intermediate function remembering the arguments passed before it, until the final argument is provided. Only then does the original function's logic finally execute with all accumulated arguments. You can use this. You'll find currying incredibly handy when creating specialized utility functions, such as a logging function pre-configured for different severity levels, or when building flexible API clients where you can preset base URLs or common headers. It also shines in creating event handlers with pre-filled data. Let's analyze this code step by step. First, we define a standard JavaScript arrow function named multiply. This function takes three distinct arguments, a, b, and c, and immediately returns their product, demonstrating a typical multi-argument function. Then, we create curried multiply, which is the curried version of our multiplication function. This is a nested series of arrow functions. The first takes a and returns a function that takes b, which in turn returns a function that takes c. Only when c is received does it perform the ABC operation, effectively chaining argument collection. Then, here, we call curried multiply with the first argument, 2. This doesn't perform multiplication yet. Instead, it returns a new function that remembers it is 2 and is now waiting for the next argument, b. Then, we invoke the multiply by 2 function, passing 3 as the argument for b. This again returns a new function, which now remembers that it is 2 and b is 3, patiently awaiting the final argument c. Then, we call multiply by 2 and 3 with 4 as the argument for c. At this point, all arguments, a2, b3, c4, have been provided, and the innermost function executes, calculating 2, 3, 4. Finally, the console output clearly shows 24. This is the result of multiplying 2 by 3 by 4, demonstrating how currying allows us to incrementally provide arguments and build specialized functions. Currying is a fantastic tool for writing more modular and composable JavaScript. It truly elevates your functional programming game. If you found this explanation helpful, please double tap to like this video, and comment below to request a method you'd like me to cover next.